Oops. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hang on, I want to put my phone in the hands-free thing, and it wasn't going in there. Give me 1 second. All right, so that's a weird angle, right? But all right. Now I broke the headphone jack on my desktop microphone, so I was just gonna use that corded, or put a receiver, and then hey, what's up, guys? So there's that. This is the light mod with the diffuser on it, right? So it's got the white light diffuser cover. You can take the little white light cover off, and it's just the LED, and then it's even way brighter. This is setting 2. I think it goes low, medium, high. So we're on medium. Thank you for watching. We're in the car right now, and we're not at our destination because I don't know what I did. I lost my cones, and then I was like, well, I got regular papers. I'll just roll one up instead of stuff a cone. Couldn't find those either, so we got to go get papers. Also, I trimmed my beard without my glasses on, so if there's just a line through it, I can't see anything without my glasses. Fuck, I can't see anything with my glasses on. So, let me just see if anybody's checking in yet, because today's going to be a good stream. Omizu, my man, what is up? Ohayo gozaimasu. What is up? Buongiorno. Buenos dias. Guten Morgen. Yeah. Fucking hell yeah, bro. It's pretty badass to connect with someone else in my age group, you know? I could see you hitting those quarter pipes, dude, man. You get it back faster than you think. And as an adult, you rethink how to do the tricks. It's not just all huck it and see if you could find the grip tape. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My camera almost fell completely over. Even though it's planted with the tripod, I took that turn too fast and it almost went pshoo. So yeah, by the time I get to the destination, I'm not even gonna need my light, because I gotta go this way and then this. No, I'm just gonna go straight, and then there's a place that has cones, and I'm gonna get extra large and normal, and I have the Benjamin with me if we have to hit up a skate park where there's no way we could smoke. But before I even get started, before I even head out to a destination, we're gonna burn one at the crappy little skate park over here. And I wish that you know, even though obviously don't be distracted, but I wish the live chat would just like pop up. The papers. Whoa, settle down, buddy. Yeah, that light turned green and I just turned. I do have something to say about streamers who drive and stream. Oh, Eags, you're a hypocrite. You're doing it right now. No, my camera's on a tripod, and usually I use a suction cup, the branded GoPro suction cup. And yeah, it only takes about $20 and 2 minutes of your time to unscrew the GoPro from the whatever you got it on and put it on the suction cup. So when I heard like Moist Critical, oh hey guys, yeah, I heard Moist Critical talking about streamers like running into people and maiming people, and I don't want to talk about violence or anything like that. I don't want to get age restricted right away. But yeah, dude. So like, here's my point. It's $20 to get the fucking thing that holds your camera. You know what I'm trying to say? Does that make any sense? I'm sorry. I had some thoughts in the chamber ready to go, but I'm real stoked I don't have to go to work, and I want to get some done. my and kicking out forward, and then I like to flood the green screen and me, because I don't have regular lights and I don't feel like making makeshift can lights with tinfoil. You can do that, it works, but it's like arts and crafts with Eags. But what was I gonna say? Yes, it'll illuminate the whole, and then as long as I pick a background where the lighting is similar, or the shadow or the light source is similar, then we're gonna be okay. It'll match in a decent way. Shit, what else can I say here? I mean, I need my rolling papers, but that's not all. I need a butler and a trip to Spain. Alright, we're stopped at this light here. We're in the middle of the park, so it's not a big deal. Oh, fuck. Got my monster. Dude, there is no one out. Not even motherfuckers driving to work. Yo. I forgot my mouth diarrhea points. Because when I rant like that, bro, I come back and I watch the video and I go, oh yeah, I have to get a new battery. Or, oh yeah, I have to buy this, or I have to fix that. You know? But yes, like, the streamers, oh yeah, it was choppy waters. When we get to the destination, it's gonna be fine. And I'm always filming a backup to the memory card. So if there's a spot where it was glitching out because my phone was too far or the cell signal was too weak, you can always come back, and in the final edit, when I edit the live stream into a cut, then you'll see the part that's choppy be clear. But I just want to address the fact that there are streamers who have their laptop in their car, they're running open broadcast software, they have multiple camera angles, they are texting on their phone and talking to live chat. It's just like, at that point, you need to have like 19 tickets. Like, I don't care. You need to have like a bunch of tickets. You can't just get cited for, oh, you know, you were like on your cell phone. Because I don't know how it is from state to state, but here in Illinois, you can, oh, hey, what's up? Like, hey, want me to, oh, okay, cool. When I, like, the idea that someone has the whole thing in their car, and if I ever something like that, like, sitting there. Anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I still gotta wake up a little bit, guys. Please bear with me. I know I can be extremely grating and obnoxious, and I know I broke my nose a million times, and I have a Steve Urkel voice. The last time it healed was like, hey, what's up? So, like, just bear with me. We're gonna get a good stream today. We've got buku hours, especially if we're on only 1080. We got like 12 hours of battery life before it even goes into the camera battery itself. So we are going to fucking live it up. And also, some of those ghetto spots I went to in my video, my Elgin video, that was just stuff I filmed because it was raining and I couldn't skate. But I would like to go back and film in 2.7K at 240 frames, get some lights through the city. It's just growing here. Again, there's always a guy with an overinflated sense of pride for his hometown. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you gotta love whatever you got, you know? You gotta be proud of whatever you got, right? But it is really cool here, and I'm trying to share it with the internet. And hopefully by doing so, other people will feel encouraged to, like, upload their hometown, like, show cool shit. Something about and like you know, but a fancy restaurant. It's just there's low-income housing and mansions next to each other. Like that's how my town is. But yeah, really trying to just myself out of. No. Hey, what's up, everybody? There's more people in the chat now. I'm gonna go in and get some papers, go to the skate park, chill out, warm up. I'm gonna use the top deck, which is great. The Eags deck is fine, but I'm gonna have to, because the way the concave, like, how do I put this? Yeah, in a way, I'm relearning how to skate at this age, but the concave of the Zero deck, I just got so used to. All right, this is how, like, it's hard to articulate. Like, you can feel through your shoe when it hits the spot to turn the board over. This shop deck is great. The concave is different, and also I've had many different brands over the years. I've had Enjoy, Blind, Anti-Hero, skated. I skated. A lot of times, but I don't. And it chips to you. Like, there are certain things that you get comfortable with that, like, it just becomes your setup. Like me hitting 53 millimeters. Like, it's either 54 or 52 or micros. Like, I don't micro. Okay, on my other board I have, right? That's just for tacky hard that don't deform. It's hard for me to find the old Rictachrome course anywhere. So like I'm always like, now that I start again, like I want to find a pack in real life. I don't want Chrome Cloud because Rick does my favorite skate wheel. Don't know why. I was skating. Oh, that's why I was. Regular like a formula. That's a very versatile fucking wheel. Okay. The ride base is nice. The street wheels that I have are a little less forgiving. The hard slide without flat spotting. I'm actually scared to do a front side power slide to slow down. I was like, am I gonna catch an edge? But we'll do some first person angles today. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry. I need about 10 minutes before I could go into the convenience store. I'm not flash light for slow-mo. There's a burst slow-mo. Sorry, I need some time. The reason I didn't get demonetized for it or tagged, but my video is gonna get anyway. What I figured out is smoke all the pot when it's in stick form and not a pipe. And if it is a pipe or a bong, if you film it in the restricted. I figured that out. But today is 4 months since I got one of the worst phone calls. Talk about that. Someone who's a part of my story is no longer here, and I'm really not dealing with it well. Like, I save face and I stay cool on camera, but yesterday night I just couldn't stop crying, man. Like, you know, it's something that's really hard for me to get through. And like it, I enjoy the board. I don't remember it. The time I looked up to the person and like based style off of my musical sound off of them and stuff. Like when it's an older sibling and like you grew up on them, but like, oh, who am? What is this? All the big kid stuff was cool, and I'm having kind of a moment, and I'm paralyzed. I'm gonna go get my paper to get the stream started. I do put new line on the fishing pole. It is multicolored 30-pound test woven. Bro, I'm gonna renew my fishing license, or get one. I don't think I ever had one. Got rolled up on by a game warden or something. And I'm gonna cast at the river, and I'm gonna use my slip bobber instead of like a crankbait or a jig or something. I'm telling you, if the line is set deep enough, you're gonna catch a fucking whopper off of a regular live worm. Like, everyone goes, get the bloodworms, get the mealworms, you gotta use bait, you gotta put the stinky stuff on it. Yeah, it's true, different fish like different baits. If you put a hot dog on the bottom of the fucking every live worm, depending on what depth it's at. It was like big. At live worm for later, worms alive. And dry. It seemed like I was being. It's probably awake yet. I need to be awake, and we'll be good. I just really don't want anyone to see any of my footage of driving and being like, "Oh, playing with you're gonna hurt somebody." So to anyone who wants to put other people's lives in danger just to get the shot, you're an idiot. This suction cup, this is right now. Suction cup, this is the GoPro ended one. Okay, their gear. It was like $20. There's no excuses to put other people's lives in danger. My phone, right there. Just so that I can see the internet connection. And sometimes a live chat will pop up and I won't be able to look at it. Anyway, I gave you guys 20 minutes of nothing. I have to go get my papers so that we could stuff a cone. Also, I got some bleacher diesel. One took the it was getting dirty and into the straight into the Benjamin battery, little air. Diesel is trying to think of the genetics of it. It's one is mystery strain by Cresco called Sour Pink Grapefruit. And then the part might be Scrownage or THC. I can't remember. But the flower I got right now is good too. Sportif and like 1.25, 1.3%. And that's pretty good. So I'm trying not to be ranty. Like that's my kind of kooky. But right now I feel like I actually got a good night's sleep for the first time in a long time, and I feel like I have too much energy, like I'm shaky. You know, my allergy medication, my asthma or allergy medication does that too on an empty stomach. So I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I didn't eat breakfast. This might be one of those live streams where I just take the camera everywhere. I'm always worried I'm going to show my license plate, right? But then again, if anyone runs up on me, I ain't even scared of shit. So it's like, I don't want to, but at the same time, goofy. I'm going to have to figure out how to skate during the winter. Oh, I lost. Alright, I got to go to the destination. I'm digging light. Alright, guys. Really, I'm apologizing a million times because how do I put this? So, when the thing initially happened, I think I was just so shook and I never got my bereavement leave. Right? And you get 1 or 2 days of bereavement leave. So I asked the guy, hey man, did I ever cashed out for such and such date? Like, no man, you had a no pay day. And even though I put it in, right, not to, everything I say reflects poorly on my intelligence, right? You don't even know your own shit. I put the day in, the guy forgot to put it. He goes, all right, well, we'll just add it on your next check. And I said, no, I'm taking Friday off. And he said, oh, cool. So, it is the anniversary of tragedy. But I was I'm still effed up. And the was fresh. I had what? I had 4 personal days, they're called. Right? JB Pritzker got us days. In addition to, because normally business is here, you're taking a vacation day. You know what I mean? So we got our sick days, and that's what sick days. I want to bank my vacation days, right? And so I didn't get the 1 day bereavement, and I had to just look in the employee book, and I was like, oh yeah, 1 or 2 days. So I said, hey, can I just take off? Is anyone going to be a conflict of interest? Is anybody else calling out? They're like, no, man, take the day, man. So I am blessed with a gift of a paid day. And it's been a half hour thing, and that's because I did scramble around the house to get all the camera gear. I did this, I did that. I'm gonna go get my stuff, guys. I'll be right back, I promise. I could even turn the lens. They were not going to need light anymore, chat, but here I am. I'm back. I made it. I told you I was going to make it, guys. The train's actually coming online now. Like, I almost was like, do I sleep in? I just had to get pushing. I do apologize for my franticness. It's not my normal franticness. I feel happy and sad at the same time. All right. And we got Omizu. What a fucking dude. Puts me on in the background when he's getting ready for work. I've had this Calypso. It's fucking minging. Fucking minging, man. I'm gonna do a voiceover of the meme. That's why, but I'm drinking on sale for like meme. All right, we got some Liquid Death. At least one death. A big ass. Let's go to the caddy. Yes, I can roll. There's a lot of pot purists. You can't roll your own cones. You know, once it gets to the point you don't always have time for the ritual, the cones are really burn well, and they have the filter tip. But yes, I can roll. What the fuck? It's an alert. Your GoPro is connected. Man, I didn't do my spray paint either. I wanted to do an eagle tag, man. Is that like admitting to a crime, or like, I mean, the ghetto ass fucking skate park with all the gang tags? Not even sets or clicks that I even fucking recognize, dude. Like, there's the Mickey D's. I don't know. I gotta start eating more healthy. You know, I used to be pretty nutty about that stuff, right? I would like be healthy, and then I'd binge. Or if I overate Taco Bell, I would use that to lift weights or like go biking or something. And I'm pretty enigmatic and contradictory in the sense that, like, I'm a very high energy person, but at the same time, sometimes I could be a very quiet, mouth closed, please be quiet person. So, like, I might be hyper. Boat has 2 speeds, slow and fast. I'm just gonna day. Maybe I will find a street spot, because I know I'm relearning to skate basically, but I feel like I can get some tricks. Like, and I don't need to get sketchy with it. I don't need to try things that are like beyond. But like, okay, how do I put this? When I was a teenager, I would flip into grinds and then pop out. Like, the idea of turning the board around and not landing on the solid ground and landing on a flat bar even, scaring the shit out of me, dude. You know? Just like those HIDs, man. Not HIVs. That Mazda behind me, because my eye condition, it's like I can spot a cop car from a mile away, being a stoner delinquent that grew into an adult, right? But sometimes these cars got these blue tint, backlit, LED kind of fucking lights. Maybe they're xenon gas, I don't know what they are, but they're like blue. And when that guy was behind me, even in the morning, I said, oh fuck, cop. But thanks for bearing with me, because my heart's in the right place, my brain's not online yet. I feel very hyperactive, like excited. Like these shoes are finally like breaking in, and I just have so many ideas because I have a single lens reflex, I have a regular photo camera, and I could even take fucking, it's 20 years old, but I can take like high def video with it. And I have a macro lens so I can get shots. The problem is that even though it's my camera, it's not my camera. It belonged to my bro. So I have to ask my sister if it's okay to use. But when he was still with us, I definitely would be like, hey bro, can I use the camera? And then I can use it. I don't know, man. I used to have a Canon something or other, and it have like lenses on it, and I don't even know what the fuck happened to the camera. It was like a lower grade camera, decent wildlife photos. For the lenses going across the road, and they run them gently. People who run into wildlife should probably go to jail. Not probably, they should. You'll be surprised at how many times people actually speed up to kill the animal, even if it could cause damage to their car or even come through the windshield and kill them. People are really sick. Oh, but I can't get TOS on my page for saying stuff. But if you see someone abusing an animal, give them a titty twister. Give them a wedge. Because I can't commit violence. That's not, you know. But if you see someone with a little Chihuahua dog and they're yanking it by their collar, go give them a fucking atomic wedgie. Fucking stick your finger in your mouth and then stick your finger in the ear. Do that Wet Willie type shit. You know what I mean? Whatever happened to old school bullying? I'm not like a boomer, like, be like, yes, kids have to be cruel to one another because we suffered. No, but like, whatever happened to like, dare I say that this is a thing? Because I've lost friends to, because I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get popped on YouTube. But, dude, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that bullying? I missed that. Let me put some context to it so you don't think I'm being super toxic. What I mean by that is, I miss when, like, if a kid called another kid who's like black the N-word and was like, ha 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 ha, then other kids would bully that kid and say, well, you're a loser, man, fuck you, you're an idiot. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have that anymore. Someone says a slur, other people join in. It's like we don't have that bullying mechanism anymore, which is super needed. Oh, you shouldn't pick on people. You shouldn't be mean to people. You should meet them where they're at and try and educate them. No, man. If you're evil, if you're racist or violent, or you want to wish harm on certain classes of people or different types of people, fuck you. You're in the line of sight. Like, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. No, children shouldn't bully each other and be mean to each other. Yo, Omizu, though, we're at the spot where I'm gonna stay for a while, so the connection's gonna be clean. All right. So when I went back through that park by the pond, that's when the connection cut out. I think I threw out my rolling papers the other day by mistake. I'm not kidding. I think I had some Taco Bell, and I think I put it in the bag, and then We're gonna smoke a king size today. We have the time, we have the energy, and we're just gonna do it. So there's that. Make sure I have everything. Okay. Yeah, bullying's not good, but like when someone is, how do I put this? When someone is being racist or evil or bad to someone else, you not calling it out and kind of shaming them for it, that is, what is the term? You know, the banality of evil. That's being complicit. That's being complicit. Oh, I don't want to say anything. What if? Yeah, no, say something. Like, I don't want to just go devolve into that weird long conversation, but I went on and off to public school and private, like Presbyterian school. Bro, when a kid was mean to another kid, dude, and it's not like, oh, well, Eags, you have a taste for violence, so what you do is you look for someone who's being picked on so that you can beat up the bully so that you can get your aggression out because you secretly love violence. No. I just, there were times in my life where I was shy and people were like mean to me, and I know what that's like. And when I see someone getting it, and like, dude, I'm not talking about like, oh, back in high school. I see people fucking getting into it just like in public. Like, I'm gonna say this example before I go do my thing, because it is time to burn, my friend. There was a woman at Jewel Osco, and I will say it's the Jewel Osco. I don't even give a fuck if I'm doxing myself. It's the Jewel Osco in Schaumburg on fucking Roselle Road. There's two of them, but this is the one that I think that you might know where it is. I was at the checkout, and Jewel is an equal opportunity employer. Okay? And the guy bagging the groceries was kind of special needs or whatever. Definitely not like out of it. Definitely not like psychotic or dangerous. Just learning disability. Just a sweet guy. Nice guy. He kind of was going a little slow, and he wanted to make sure that all the bread and the eggs and all this stuff like wouldn't get crushed, and he was being meticulous about it, but he wasn't being slow. He was just taking a second to like, and the woman whose groceries were getting bagged was like leaned over at me, maybe because I'm ugly and I look dangerous, and maybe it felt safe, but this lady leans over like, man, can you believe they hire artards? Like, fucking, I can't even fucking believe, like, I don't understand what we're living, like, get someone else this job, and blah, 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 blah. Not, completely not understanding that having, you know, opportunity society in a tremendous way, you know, and it helps people feel loved and valued, for one thing. But I cannot, she was like, oh, this fucking this and that. And then I just didn't say anything. So then she went to the cashier like, oh yeah, come on, like this is a place of business. I can't even fucking believe this. Blah, blah, blah. And then when she turned to say something to the guy that was special needs, I said, listen, you stupid fucking cunt. I said, you're an ugly fucking old bitch, and you don't get any cock. What? And I was like the woman like was like, oh, I can't believe you said that. It's like, no, you're making fun of a retarded person, and you were gonna say something to their face. You're an asshole. And no, it's not like one of those fake stories where I stood up and everyone in the store clapped. I fucking hate those fake stories. I just felt really, I felt like I was that person being attacked. I felt like this guy's not doing anything wrong. He's not even saying a word. He's just doing the groceries. He's just packing them into bags and doing a good job too. Anything that was glass had its own paper bag, went into another bag. And I just put this woman in her fucking place, man. And I said, I better not fucking see you at this Jewel Osco again, you dumbass. I was really, really, really mad, dude. Don't even. Like, how can you have the heart to just be, to like, she was basically like going to say like how incompetent this guy was to his face, and he was fine. So there are people like that exist, and when you see it, you have to give them fire back, because their whole life people have been kind of and that's why they feel that they can just say shit like that. So when I called this woman like a haggard old stupid cunt that gets no dick and it will live alone forever, to her face, they were like, oh, I said, you better just fucking leave the store and not even pay for this shit. I'll help the guy put it back on the shelf. You better like, again, not one of those like self jerk off stories where they're like, yeah, I said this and everyone clapped. Clearly fake. I was just so mad, dude. And I had a day off work that day. But yeah, people who are like racist or violent or shitty, it's okay to bully them. It's okay to bully them. Now, you have to use your discretion. Are they just repeating something that they heard, or they might just regurgitate it, and then you have to be kind and offer education and knowledge? Yes, there's that. You can't, but like when someone's being fucking fucked up, you gotta just, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, dude. It's been like an hour and I haven't even done anything, guys. Let's go to the park. Let's pack it up. I'm gonna put all my weedy stuff in a basket. Oh, I even have a glass bowl. Nice. And I think I want, oh, I don't even need this charging cable. Sorry for the really, really bad start to the stream, but we're gonna have a good time, because once my head comes online, oh, you're just an addict to weed. So it's kept my not killing someone streak up for, I don't know, 20 years. No, honestly, I love weed, and I love the weed lifestyle. It's not for everybody. It really gels with my brain. It allows me to think without making knee-jerk decisions. Some people, it makes them a space case, you know? But then there are some people that are criminally insane and or like violent, and they need weed as well. So, you know, I just want to try and break the stigma of it. Because people are like, you know you're addicted, right? You smoke 3 times a day? Oh, you know you're addicted, right? And it's like, yeah, but what other medicine is there that doesn't fuck my asshole? Sorry it took me so long to get started, guys. I am gonna set up a new skateboard. Dead ass. I am gonna set up a new skateboard for real. Do I want music or do I just want to burn right now? I can't tell. You know what I like about this light? I can use it for the daytime too. Alright, I'm gonna do this. So that I don't show my license plate. Oh, why am I gonna walk through the dirt? I don't wanna walk through the dirt in my skate shoes. You guys, it's like 60 degrees right now. It's beautiful. Holy fuck. Oh, holy fuck. He's my favorite Chinese author. Author. Can't even speak. I need my weed. You know, I'm a little sensitive to that, you know, that stuff because my wife is Asian. But at the same time, I was on, I think it was Steam, or as one of the, as a gaming platform, and I saw a guy and his name on there. Ooh, let's turn this on actually. And oh, it works during the day with the diffuser on. So his name on there was Ching Chang Chong. Okay, hang on, I'm not done yet. This is not exactly level, but that's okay. His name was Ching Chang Chong. And I sent him a message, and I was like, bro, that's not even funny. Like, that's like not even fucking funny, dude. Like, why would you put your name that? Come on. You might as well put your name the N-word. And he goes, no, dude. This is my real name Romanized in fucking Arabic letters. This is ABCDE. That's how you say it. My name is Ching Chang Chong. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm stupid. Holy fuck, I'm stupid. I thought he was making a racist Asian joke, and turns out that was his real name. So I'm the fucking idiot. I mean, there's something in here. I don't know what strain it is, and I don't want to mix it up. So it's going into the keef tray. Pro tip, if you have a giant grinder with a huge tray, and I know my big hands don't make it look that big, this is a big grinder. It's 4 inches across. It's got a deep keef tray. If you got a deep keef tray and you're switching between strains, put a little in the keef trays, and then when it dusts, it sticks to the weed. And you don't have to scrape it out with like a credit card. It's pretty cool tactic. I'm so stoked. And yes, I'm gonna build another skateboard. I'm gonna skate the Eags board for as long as I want. I'm starting to get the grip tape pattern on, but I've been scraping it a lot going on that one. Sorry guys, I'm so hyper. I got one good night's sleep for the first time in a long time, and I'm hyper. Yeah, that's why I like this light. You can actually see shit now. And it's still got the diffuser on it, dude. It has still got the diffuser on it. Meaning, it's got the white cover over it for soft light. I could take the cover off and it'll just be brightness. Also, there's no portage on here, and I think I gotta leak it. I don't want to get in trouble for peeing in public. I mean, that's more than enough nuggage. And this stuff is so strong, and we're gonna smoke a king size of it. Dude, I'm gonna need a second to sit down before I can even ride my skateboard. This is the Lemon Sportif. I mean, it's pretty, I don't want anyone to know that there's a weed jar here. I might even bring it back to the car when I'm done smoking. My biggest fear is not getting attacked or hurt or anything like that. My biggest fear is someone being like, oh, this guy smokes, and they break into my car, they don't even steal the camera, they steal my stash. And once again, shout out Space Case, made in the USA, one of the best grinders in the game. It is anodized titanium, no paint. So when you see like the little wear marks here, that's not because this is painted. That's just the effective case depth of anodization is only so far, and that means I've used it so much I've rubbed it down. But it's that coating, that it's like a black oxide. I don't know what it is. This material is definitely not like regular annealed. This is some special titanium here. It's quenched and tempered, man. Those teeth stay sharp. Love you guys. While I'm filling this cone, I better look at the live chat. All hail the king. That's it. The stream quality shouldn't flutter now that I'm here though. So, you know what? I usually use a piece of paper or a card or something, but oh yeah, I don't want to spill weed. That's a no-no, bro. You could do the scoop method as well, where you fill it and fill it and fill it. We might have to do the scoop method. Normally I have a piece of paper or something. You know what I have? I know what I have. Got my skateboard tool in here, that's for sure. Some skate wax, a lighter. I know exactly what I have. It's in the bottom of this bag somewhere. So these are like expired gift cards that I've been using to scrape wax off of obstacles before I skate them, because people, they don't skate but they buy all the gear because they're fucking hodads. They don't skate and then they put wax all over the stuff and then you fall to your death. So real talk, back when I was younger, and I keep reminiscing about how when I actually used to be able to skate. The first time I did like a real pro trick that like blew my friends' minds and actually surprised me, I did a back lip slide down this bar. And the secret was this bar was a nice flat tube, flat bar. So like once you're locked in, even though it was super scary and big. Once you're locked in, all you gotta do is get to the ground and find the grip tape without fucking bailing face first. Okay, all right. Eag's got all these big stories about when he used to be cool. No, check this out. This is the point I'm getting at. Is that my friend goes, hey man, that looked really insane, like something that you would actually see on a skate video guide. We need to get the camera and come back and get it. I was like, all right, because you know my whole thing was filming back then, and I didn't have my camera with me that day. I was just a tag along. And so they're like, we got to get the camera and come back. I said, sure thing, man. I rode up to it a few times. I did a shoe stop. I did a tail scrape stop. And then I went for it. As soon as I connected, my board shot out from under me. I did a Mr. Wilson, and I had like a tennis ball on my hip. And I dislocated my shit. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. And it wasn't a skill issue. Some knobhead put wax an inch thick all over a handrail that went down a 13 stair. Like, first of all, even if the rail was sticky or even painted, if you get the right spot, you start to slide down because it's on a fucking steep angle. So I didn't even have a chance. My board went one way, I went the other way, and I was like, I'm in the air. I have to catch myself. And then like it was too late because I was going front side, so meaning my toes turned into the obstacle and I was running blind. So I'm falling down forward while falling down backwards. Meaning like I'm tipping forward as I'm falling. And dude, it was bad. And I don't think I've ever taken a slam like that in my life, except for when I was learning and I ollied a 13 stair. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I ollied a 13 stair when I was like 13 or 14. I was so excited. And I landed it and rolling away. The other kids think I'm cool. And it was at a skate park too. Like a skate park with smooth skate light on the floor is smooth and everything. I was rolling away. I caught something. Well, when you land a maneuver like that, if you don't just hit like straight down, you hit straight down and stomp, you lose a lot of speed. But I kept going. I was going fast, and I landed light foot, and I landed front foot bolt, back foot kind of tail pocket, and I was rolling away fast. I said, guys, I did it! Whoosh! I hit the ground so fucking hard, dude. I had like a blood clot in my leg. So I already did the trick. And I was rolling away from it. Now that was captured on a VHS camera, so I don't know where the fuck that could be. Do I want my torch lighter or not? Don't really need a torch lighter for this. Do I even have it? It might be in the car. But that's okay, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna have a good live stream today. You go, squirrel. King size joint. No. Yo, I got a dud. Hang on. I grabbed it from the garage as I was leaving. I was like, this is the one that works, right? I have plenty of fire in the car, but there's got to be a lighter in here, no? You guys, I really do apologize for being so fucking all over the place. I know that, oh yes, I know that I usually am all over the place, and I'm still getting used to live streaming, but you guys, I feel so hyper with energy, I feel shaky just from having a good night's sleep. Here we go, Lemon Sportif king size. I can't believe I just did that. I want to smoke so bad. I'm like torching the front of this and it's going to sidewinder. What a crummy pack. Light me up that cigarette. And I strap shoes on my feet. It's bent right here. The taste is amazing though. It's just because I have the wrong lighter. Once I get a cherry and I can flick it down, I'll be fine. Hey, what's up, 3 viewers? How are you today? If you're new here, it's okay, hit up the live chat. If you don't want to talk, that's also okay. Yeah, this is perfect. Maybe even a hit of the Benjamin. But, dude, there's no porta potty here. And I gotta leak it bad. We're sidewindering. People also call it canoeing, which is when, you know, you haven't packed it right. This is not the right lighter for this, and I see the bubble where the butane is. It's should I turn it up or turn it down? Oh, okay, turn it up. I had it down really low because I thought it was blowing itself out. Blowing yourself out is also when you suck so much dick you get tired and you have to go to sleep. At least I got a decent cherry now. Ew, I drooled. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is one of the worst cone packs ever. It's like got a nug plug in it. It's loose and it's not pulling. There we go. Check out that resin ring though, dude. Well, I love everyone involved here. Here's the thing about the line between delusion and dreams and goals. If you can visualize it in here, you're already there. So when I say big fucking delusional pipe dream things like I want to pop off on YouTube, I want to blow up, I'm not saying that in the face of the fact that I only have 315 subs. I'm saying that so that if it's in my mind here, it's a goal and I can get to it. If I say, ah, man, you know what, it's not working, because I have a passion for making videos. I always have. And since I live that carefree stoner lifestyle, and I spent like a good decade of my life just trapped in my own head. What if this? What if that? Dude, get back to the things you love. And I don't want to sound preachy. I'm just explaining what I'm going through, and maybe it applies to your life too. But I am just learning to enjoy the things. I was so worried about my stability, my big picture, you know, but when I was single, before I was married, you know, I was like, what is, you know, what's the deal? What am I doing? And I went to community college and I did gen ed, and then I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll go here, or maybe I'll get this job. I was just struck with indecision. And then once you join the working world, you know, I started working when I was like 16 or 17, but like once you really get that job, and sometimes you get inside your own head, and then I spent a lot of time doing that when I should have been skating through my whole of my 20s. Like, and I should have been making videos. Whatever your thing is, not even a hobby, not even a career, like what's your thing? Like Omizu, you're badass, and you're an artist, you paint, you create, that's your medium. Everyone has a thing. You know, you ever meet someone who doesn't have a thing and you're like, and it bothers you? Or is that just me? You meet someone, you're like, oh, hey, bud, what do you like to do? Because even though I'm very loud and proud about the things I love, I'll go do things I don't really like just to have, you know, just to hang out with people and have the experience, right? Like, I'm pretty outspoken about the music that I like and how, like, certain music is just contrived bullshit, you know, and everyone has their opinions, right? But then again, if there's a band I don't really like, but the ticket is free, I'll probably go. And people will be like, well, you're a hypocrite. Nah, man. Or like, sometimes you want to go see a band, and then the opener is someone you don't like, but you want to get there in time to get a good seat. You know, it's... So anyway, look at that resin ring, guys. Going back to what I was saying, because I'm getting really stoned, and I don't feel rushed, so I feel okay about it. Is that whatever your thing is, do your thing. And I'm telling you, I met a few people who didn't have a thing. Hey, what do you like to do? I don't know. No. I mean, there are a lot of times where I'm indifferent, but it's like, I could tell you right away, I love skateboarding. Straight off the bat. You ever meet someone who just, they don't have a thing? Also, I might be able to record my synthesizer. I might be able to record my synthesizer through the headphone out jack. That might be cool. Because even if I did get the cable to connect the data cable to connect my synthesizer to my computer, I don't have the software, and I don't want to get a cracked like DAW software. I want to like license it and buy it for real. So, and I don't have this space on my computer, which today I'm going to buy a new hard drive. I need to. even if it's like a temporary thing and it's more inexpensive. Love you guys. Nothing like getting fucking faced and enjoying a beautiful morning like this. Dude, why do you always have to fucking get high to like stuff, fucking loser? Fucking can't just enjoy it for what it is? No, dude. The herb slows down the panic thought. It turns off the floodgate of what ifs. It turns off the, oh my god this, oh my god the past, oh my god what's gonna happen. It allows you to be present in the moment. And so people, of course there's people that over smoke and they're fucking losers. I don't like people that waste their weed. I've said this before on stream. Like George Carlin said it, like, hey man, at a certain point you don't get any more high. So it's kind of like if I were to smoke 2 joints in a row right now. I don't need to. I'm already where I need to be. And even if your tolerance level is huge, one joint's a pretty potent dose, guy. So like, I want to try and educate people, and I understand the stigma of weed. I thought it was the biggest loser thing too when I was younger. And then I realized some smart people that I know did it, and I was like, well, I thought this was for like losers, right? And then like I started to like decode everything, and it was like smear messaging. So it's not like, dude, you always have to be high to enjoy everything. There are losers out there, and they smoke to oblivion, and then they fucking pass out or whatever. Like, it's not like alcohol. It doesn't make you sleepy, like, in that regard. But, like, there's just guys that just, they're crumb bums. But the thing about those guys is that if you put pills in front of them, alcohol in front of them, they're gonna do what they can do to feel an altered state because they're escaping. Okay, bear with me. Are you with me? Those types of personalities are about escaping. When I smoke this, the voice in the back of my head that says, you can't do that, or don't do that, or you're not going to be able to, or you're not good enough, it goes away. And I think that as more and more states legalize and regulate, people that never would have like tried it are gonna try it. And so I want to be able to educate people on this channel, like the grotesque amount of weed smoking. Well, I smoke when I'm on camera. I'm not always getting blazed when I'm off camera. If it's before a gaming session, yeah, I'll hit the Benjamin. Or if I have to edit for a long time, I'll hit the Benjamin. But it's not always like that, so. But I'm at a tolerance level, and I've been doing it since I was like 14, so to each his own. I don't, but there's always one. Everyone knows a guy who's a total fucking loser and smokes a bunch of weed. And those kinds of people are damaging, and they kind of create the stereotype. That's where it comes from. Weed in and of itself, especially these sativas, it's not a couch potato thing. It makes you want to get up and do something. If your room is dirty and you get high, you want to clean it. Like, of course there are some like couch lock weeds, and the dichotomy of indica sleepy, sativa awake, that's not really a true dichotomy. Especially with legal weed crossbreeding every strain to oblivion. But there's some old but gold, like, Afghan Black, Gorilla Glue, Grape Ape, even some more like more top shelf, like fancy strains like blueberry stuff, stuff in the blueberry family. Those are pretty sedative and they can be relaxing. High CBN, high CBD, good night for me. But there's just so many people that are misunderstood and maybe judged by their families. And no, I'm not speaking for myself to the camera. My family has no problem with my habits or my weed use. They've always been aware of it. And I'm a grown-ass adult buying legal weed in Illinois. But yeah, so I'm not gonna just keep saying the same thing over and over. I gotta get skating, and I gotta figure out where I can use the restroom because I'm fucking cooked. I think there's a porta-john down the trail there. But yeah, the herb allows you to meditate. It allows you to be present in the moment. For someone like me, whose baseline level is hyperactive and panicky, like it took me a half hour in the car to like get my rolling papers, okay? That's my baseline. This helps me come to earth. And the sativa, the strong sativas I like, they're really cerebral and they're creative and they get you right, you know? Some guys, they smoke like hard indica all day, heavy island. That's not my jive. I mean, if you give me some, I'll smoke it, but that's not my bag. Do I have indica on deck at all times? Yes. Anyway, enough loser drug talk. We're gonna get the stream underway pretty soon here. And thanks again to all the people that tune in to me. Shout out to Bucky Bulkster, this guy who watches a lot of TV shows and movies and stuff, and then has discussion about them in his live stream. He's a pretty cool guy. It's pretty cool. I like, you know, and I like the sense of community, seeing into other people's lives and whatnot. I love you all. Thanks for supporting me on this content creator journey. And it's helped me discover your guys' thing too, especially Omizu, like the fact that I discovered your art. When I'm in a better place here and I have some bread, I might commission a piece, my guy. I'm serious. That's enough, dude. That nubby's not worth saving. Nubby, stubby, my dick is a little grubby. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go put my stuff back in my lockbox. Okay? I'll be right back. Alright guys, give me a minute. Dude, never mind guys, I'm gonna have to just fucking deal with it for now. I can't rock a piss because I walked over there to see if I could find the Porta-John and I soaked my kicks just now, dude. So we're gonna skate. We gotta get warmed up. Of course, today I'm going multiple places and doing multiple things. Dead ass, did I get like dirt on my fucking... It is what it is. I can't go anywhere for a little bit, man. I don't want to drive. So, I swear to fuck there was a Porta-John down that trail, but then someone's gonna scoop up my camera. Oh well. Oh well. Thanks for streaming. Oh, settle down in the work chair? Alright, bet. Okay, goofy. Goofy, man. You're not goofy, I'm goofy. I just like that people are understanding this is like a lifestyle channel. Just this weird fucking guy doing weird shit. Some guys do their pivots like that. I like to like be in the pocket and pivot like this. Like I don't know why. Like it's easier for me. Some guys do the thing where they're over the bolts and you just get that action where you can one foot it. I don't feel comfortable on that center of gravity usually. Okay, I want to get a longer spacewalk. You see this hopscotch? I want to try and spacewalk that. Slow it down too. It's hard to do this. Hey. It's hard to do this when I can't cop a piss. I'm just gonna be honest. So I've gotta just bear with it and hold it. Like, see, these are the things I don't calculate for when it's live streaming. But I'm still gonna try and do this manual deal. I just feel like a bloated mess. Damn, this is so much fun, man. What I gotta do, what I absolutely have to do, is do something that I was never good at, frontside shove-its. Like, I do sloppy ones in skate, but like, I've only landed 2 varial heel flips like in my life. So, and it's not because of the heel flip part, it's because of the frontside shove-it. But also I have the tinky. I have the tinky, guys. See, the dick flip, the dick flip is the most simple trick. My skateboard. See? Jawohl. I'm mixing languages. Okay, so yeah, the kickflip is like the basic maneuver, but like heel flips are dirtier to me. I'm always connected to the heel flip. It feels, I don't know, it feels spicier. I gotta focus on my snap. This blank deck has popped, but I don't. So the flip tricks I was managing to land we're really low to the ground and even bonking the ground. So like, I gotta focus on my snap and my timing. See, like, this is not a tutorial video, but a lot of people, when they first learn the thing, they're not so focused on the snap of the tail, and they're like, you could flip the board without hitting the tail into the ground. You could just start lifting the wheels, front wheels off. You could do that, right? So like, people set up and then they want to flick right away. But if you snap and you kind of like wait a second, and then it gives you a little more loft. It's hard to explain. Not that though, don't do that. Oh, I'm having a problem. I have to piss. Trying all these manual tricks, I'm gonna razor tail this new deck. It's not exactly durable in that regard. It's losing some of its shape faster than I thought. Yeah, no, never hold your weight that way. I think I made a fatal mistake in not using the restroom, guys. I can't focus, I feel shivery. And there used to be a portage on here. I'm just gonna look down that path. Maybe there is one, dude. I'm good, man. I'm not good, man. To do on banks, absolutely, hands down. No matter which way you do it, front side, back side, going up, going down. Some things in my brain are just not connecting right now. So there was a time where, this is an 8 and I wanted to go 8 1/4. There was a time where everyone was skating at 7.75 and I had a 7.75 and I just was doing these gnarly back heels and I was just getting really high into the air. And I don't think it's the size of the board. I think it's the size of the skater right now. I gotta lose the pounds. What the heck did I even hit? What did I even roll over? I don't even know. I rolled over something. Also, my bushings are cooked because I'm fat. So, even though when I played back the footage, I was kicking my heel flips out and down and doing an awkward kick and not hitting the nose right. It's not about that right now, it's about my snap. I'm not getting my snap. Oh God, I'm full of liquid. It turned sideways and I didn't get off the ground as much though. I gotta figure out my footing, cause, all right, so one of the bad habits or mistakes that I got into when I started skating, even though I'm kind of like a natural with like the balance and the movement, like when I was younger, I would always have my foot like mid-board, like I'm cruising bolts, right? But like I would have my foot mid-board a lot, riding around the park, riding around street spots, or going up the quarter pipe at home, or jumping into the street, like doing the melon. Like, I would always have my foot set up like for a big snap and slide. Like, you know, the slide foot method is kind of a myth, but like meaning if you start here, you're going for a bigger ollie, because by the time you bonk and like connect bolts, or you just come up, slide and connect bolts, you have more room to get loft before you're like pressing it back down. But riding around like that all the time, especially on a mini ramp, you're gonna fall over. So like, you can still get a really good ollie if your foot is close to the bolts. And I just gotta, you know, then how do I have the more hang time then from closer to the bolts? That's what I gotta figure out. But I'm having a blast. A Baja Blast in my mouth. Do a Homer Simpson. Yeah, I was gonna rip a piss in the bushes. I'm not like scared. I'm not like scared to get like arrested or ticketed or something, but it was really wet back there and I can't fucking max my shoes. I do have my boots with me, but like I don't want to take off my shoes. I'm just gonna skate until I sober up. And then when it's time to leave, I'm gonna fucking just turn off the camera, and stream number 2 will be at a different place, and then I'll hit the Johnski. I think I could handle it right now. It's affecting my skating and my balance, but I don't want to be irresponsible and get in my car. I have to simmer down. But also, I don't know what tricks I want to try. I did almost spacewalk the hopscotch. Oh man, I scraped my tail immediately. So like, I don't mean to keep stopping and being obnoxious, but like, my tail was back here like ollie stance, and pro tip for manuals, in the pocket is a nice place. Oh. 360 dick flip to eat shit? Okay. I made a mistake, chat. If you're bored right now, because I have to chill out before I drive, and then I have to pee-pee. Thanks for sticking around. I feel like I'm just flailing my feet around like a moron, when I used to confidently backside heel. Also pee-pee. it's gonna be a while before I get those tricks back, because some of those require footwork just to land. You gotta stick to the kick flip and the heel flip and the varial flip maybe, and then I think once I start going 360 flip, then I'm gonna figure out front side, back side. I can get the 180s, but they're not lofty like when I was younger. They're like fucking poo-poo, like little farts. I just see like the board didn't spin. That would have just been a body varial heel flip. Just gotta get that pocket. My meat pocket. My butthole. Yeah, I think this is good. I'll take a little Breakington and have something to eat after this, and like, yeah. Like, I'm gonna start more mid-board and try and slide up and then flick after. Yeah, okay. I started mid-board, I slid up and then flicked after it started going vertical. That's how I used to do it. I remember it now. Oh, got a little excited. Bro, I might need to go get my boots and take that Pisinski in the bushes. I'm not doing good right now. Live like this, Johnny. I'll be back in just a second, guys. I hope no one fucking runs up on the camera and says mine. No ticks, no ticks, no weird bugs on me. All right, we got it done, son. Let's skate. I'm paranoid. There's no ticks on me, but man, I had to go back there because I didn't want to get in trouble. That would have been really bad, a bad day. Get these long socks for this ankle support. Not even kidding. It's the way to go. These are like padded skateboard socks. I might have to readjust the tongue of my shoes. Pull my pants down, not like that. And it was funny because I had no pee flow because I was scared of getting, like, in my mind, it's not weed paranoia. I was immediately like, all right, I'm gonna turn around, there's gonna be cops. As long as I got no ticks and spiders on me, I'm Gucci. Let's do some flat ground practice and maybe this flat rail a little bit, and then we can always charge up, go to location 2, because it's going to be that type of day. Also, my glasses are already fogged up. I mean, I think that's as comfortable as it's going to get for now. I have to work on tucking my feet up. That was really sketchy. I don't know why. I tucked my feet up higher. That's why. I tucked my feet up higher than the trick actually was. So by the time the grip tape came around, yeah. I'm having trouble with the timing. I'm having trouble with the timing, which is weird because when I started skating again out of the box after almost like 20 years, I like popped a couple tricks like out of pure muscle memory. Now I'm overthinking. I'm like, do I slide? I wait. How vert? Like I'm overthinking it, and that's when it comes to skateboarding, overthinking it is the worst. Now, a lot of people, I don't know if you can see this here, a lot of people, they do their heel flip like this, with this much of their foot hanging off, which is valid. Like a really easy way to do heel flips is like with this stance, right? It's consistent, it's safe, but if you go a little bit back and just a little bit of toe, you have more ollie control before you flick. And everyone has their own way of doing things, right? There's not like a right or wrong way. There's a textbook way. There's like a proper way in that sense, but everyone's entitled to their own style as long as you get the trick done. But I noticed like Jamie Thomas, he doesn't do the like foot all the way fucking hanging off heel flip. I've seen him do like some heel flips like this, and it was just like, I was like, oh, that's like, I like that style. I kicked way hard to the side for some reason. But yeah, I seen him do heel flips like this. Yeah, I've seen him do heel flips like that. Let me check the Chatinsky. I know some of the people that are watching me are working. Yeah, I'd get ticked off. Unlocking the secrets. Yeah, well, it's more like, I know I've lamented this 1,000 times, but in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, you know, just fucking be speeding down the street, do it over the manhole cover, like even land sketchy, kind of land manny, and like bring it in. I think it's my weight and size. It's affecting my judgment on how far to tuck up my legs. I feel like I'm more tucked than I am because my tummy's so fat. All right, I'm remembering how to get them higher, but I'm not exaggerating because I'm gonna have to perform it on camera. I used to land my tricks 8.0, 775, no matter what the deck or wheelbase. I used to land my tricks like up here. And oh man, my shit feels tight and weird. I need to wait a second, guys. And I was feeling so chipper and so ready. I had a car accident where a drunk driver hit me, my knee. I don't know, I just gotta chill for a second, but you could see in my one clip that said Unk Skates, and it's a short. I did a clip from 2007. I did a varial flip like this. I was like this, guy. I was like, wait, back shove. So yeah, I was like this. And there's a trash can. There's like a 55-gallon like trash can, like Rubbermaid like bin. And when you look at the footage and I'm next to it, I'm like up at the top of the garbage can before I put it down. So like, I'm not capping. I'm definitely not capping, but I'm definitely not in shape to do that shit right now, I don't think. Maybe I need to take the brakes off. I don't know. I'm having a blast though. Fuck yeah, I'm having a blast. I'm gonna go back to that park with that concrete ramp. I'm gonna try and do some goofball tricks on it. I'm not gonna get hurt, but I'm gonna just try. I gotta try and lock in, even with this shop deck. No excuses. As I fail a kickflip. Skateboarding's most widely known trick. So the inward heel flip is a backside shove it and a heel flip. And I used to do them by accident sometimes, and then I locked them one day. I don't know. For me, it's not about how much pressure do I apply, what direction do I snap, or how do I flick. It's like, what's the timing of scoop and flick? Because with the varial kickflip, you have a lot of leeway. You can flick the flip gently early. You could fold it over mid spin. But let's try something here. I'm like pretzeling my legs because I can't get the inward heel flip up. Oh God, I'm a sap. I'm a bastard. I think I just need to let my leg warm up for a minute, guys. I love you though. I think I want to do this manual. Man, it up. So it's funny because for me, the kickflip is harder. And I don't know why I wrestle with it sometimes. It's easier for me to do off curbs than it is flat. Heel flips are my like go-to trick, especially over stuff. We're not doing that today. I'm not going to the hospital. But the kickflip motion should be like this. Yeah, I just didn't get a snap in there. So you can bonk the nose, slide up. You don't want to kick out. I mean, you don't want to kick down. You want to kick out and hit the nose. You don't want to like do like a varial flip where you're coming off the rail just to start the spin. But you could also just ollie and roll your toe. I've seen people do that. And I can't skate nollie or switch. So I think we're gonna work on switch tricks at some point in time. How would I, wait. So, whoa, whoa. Okay. How would I do, oh, that's rolling. How would I do a switch like kickflip? Hey, this is so weird. Wait, so my front foot goes on, or my left foot goes on the front. I'm goofy footed, so this is regular stance. Can I even switch ollie? Whoa. If I can go fakie, and I can go backwards, I know I can do that. Dude. Okay, my left foot goes on this way, because it's the dominant one. You guys, I'm not trying to brag or anything. I used to do some pretty rad shit, but skating the opposite stance was never my strong suit, and I feel like half of a skater because of that. Because in a game of skate, doing like a switch flip is like getting someone a letter. I have to figure that out. Like when I'm skating my native stance, I have my feet like this, and an ollie would be like. Oh my God, that was awful. Can I get a rebate on that, guys? My goodness. I said an ollie might be like this. So, I have to lean like this. It's so unnatural to me. I have to lean like this, but oh my God, I almost did a switch ollie. That was really weird feeling. Holy crap. And nollie, I don't even know if I could, I don't know if I could understand nollie. There's a lot of tutorials that make it look easy. I mean, I didn't even snap the tail down, but it's weird to shift your weight backwards. All right. We gotta work on one thing at a time. Hey, live chat, if you're there, do you want me to work on a certain trick or what? Yeah, quarter flip. I am out enjoying myself. Yes, thank you so much, guys. I'm not trying to rub it in anyone's face that I'm out here. I am so ADD right now, though, with everything, because I'm gonna figure out, I need to figure out how to mic my synthesizer, And I think there's a couple different ways for different aftermarket mics. I gotta get to underwater housing because I want to show some fishing action. Yeah, trust me, bro. Content is coming. Do a kickflip, just like everyone says. Do a kickflip, like Tony Hawk hands out a free board. Okay, but also, I need to get the hard drive, but I need to upgrade my editing software because I can't render in 4K and I capture in like really high quality sometimes. Oh, I need to keep my feet up. That was kind of a steezy kickflip. I should do it rolling, but I turned it with my back foot. Oh, my leg hurts. Hang on a second. Okay. Kickflip. You've done it a million times. My bushings are starting to get cooked from my weight, by the way. That kickflip ain't nothing big to me. Except it is. But since Omizu requested it, I have to land it at least a scummy one. Oh, I missed the window of opportunity in front of the camera. Do I need to tighten hardware? No. Am I kind of fighting the bushing bite? A little bit. A little bit. We're past broken in here. But it's not necessarily turning on its own though. It flies pretty straight. But you can see one of the wheels is kind of not making contact. The snap, really, the snap's the most important part of the trick. If you don't leave the ground right, you're not getting what you want. Even on a snapless trick where you accidentally don't hit the tail and you do a manual first, you still need that momentum. Kickflip, you're a worthy adversary today. I wouldn't have said it back then. So let's get one for Omizu. Oh, fudge. Why my ankle's sore already and I didn't really do anything. Let's tighten the shoe a little bit more. I can't be a princess and quit early. I have to skate, man. A kickflip is dodging me. A kickflip is dodging me. You know, it's okay to take a little break, King10. We can get a different camera angle. I need maybe like a break. I got so close when you called out kickflip and I said, yeah. It motivated me to want to land it. I'm getting scared of my own feet, which is not really okay right now. Was I high? How high was I? Yo, what up, Dugski? Hey. Onyong, Chingu. I have some mul. It's water. Freaking Doug, the man. Omizu shouted out kickflip and I was having trouble getting it. Was I even high off the ground, you guys? This is gonna be a big live stream day. I'm gonna go to multiple places. I'm gonna go to the skate park with the concrete ramp so I could I gotta bust it. Let's be honest. I gotta get a varial flip on the concrete quarter pipe. I have to do a nose stall, a tail stall. I have to do like a 270 wheelie slasher. I have to do like all these like more technical tricks. I got the body varials on the axle stalls and the rock and roll and shit, but we can goof it up. We'll goof it up a little bit. I'm not skating these metal ramps, so I'm gonna bite ass on these metal ramps. It wasn't very high and I fell off, but that's kind of the idea of a kickflip. A lot of people when they start skating, they think, huh! And then a lot of people actually land kickflips by doing that, which is more of like an old school style, like a freestyle kickflip from back in the, but once people do this, that's a bad habit, just like me having my stance too far behind the bolts. Because you want to come off the nose, it levels out the ollie. Tell you the exact reason why I went rocket and I almost credit carded my butt crack is because I was trying to get up, slide, get some hang time, and then get the flip going. And it just got a little too risky. Need to find my center of gravity. When I used to do these tricks, I didn't weigh 210 pounds. Let me check my live chat. I want to talk to y'all. It's going to be a long day anyway if you guys stick around, so. Yo, Doug, Omizu. How high do I feel? I feel like ankle high. Was it ankle high? Maybe like, meaning like, not like shin or knee, but like ankle high. That's how I felt like my kickflips were. It's good to see you guys kicking it in my live chat. That's what I'm trying to do here. I recognize I'm not the main character, and I don't want clout like that. If anything, I want financial stability. But me sharing these videos is to connect with older 30-something skateboarders and gamers and stoners, and you know, I'm gonna do a bowling live stream. I used to do league bowling. I'm a weird dude, you know what I mean? I used to trip acid and go bowl. But yeah, man, bowling, fishing, some other activities, you name it, dude. I want to make some detailed long format videos about historified locations and museums. And there's a really special museum here, and it's a museum of lapidary art. And lapidary art is like, you know, cut stone and polished, you know, precious like rocks and shit. And they have like a 5-foot hand-carved pagoda made out of jade. I've seen some YouTube videos on it, but it's like 2006 field trip grade. So I'm gonna be taking you guys there, and possibly, because I don't want to be a knobhead and be disrespectful, maybe I'll ask the people if I can film. Maybe we could work something out, because I do want to make professional long format videos. Unfortunately, if I'm gonna do live commentary instead of voiceover, at the moment it seems like I'm gonna have to use the shitty lapel mic, or if it's a closed space, this laser mic is fine. But yeah, big plans. So it's not just dumb stoner bullshit and brain rot. I like that kind of uncanny valley, ridiculous humor. Like, did he mean to do this, or is this guy mentally deranged? That's kind of, you know, some of my shorts are like that. And I'm thinking my shorts want to draw people in, so for the more detailed stuff. My last video, that was a half-hour long, it was kind of dragging on and boring, but to people that aren't from here, it might be pretty interesting. And I did some info on the screen about some of the historic buildings and genuinely fucked around. And the craziest part is that, like, because I need hard drive space, and the software I'm using is not necessarily, it's the free Microsoft shit. It's not necessarily meant for, so I'll be bogging down the computer even if I'm running as administrator. I could stream to Twitch and YouTube and fucking watch videos at the same time and it doesn't lag, but I'll be doing that shit and it lags. I gotta get some tricks. Sorry guys, I'm just taking a breath for myself. I don't want to like burn out too early and not be able to go anywhere else. No, I'm not giving away the secrets, big dog. And yeah, like the saddest part with my software is that, like, sometimes even if I'm running it as administrator and I have extra resources and it says the CPU usage and the GPU usage is low, it'll like skip. It'll skip, and it's like sometimes I don't get to see my cuts until it's done rendering. So I'm like shooting at the hip for some of these things that sync up with music. It works out in the end. Dude. Oh yeah, I need a little tightness job here, but it might be time for new wheels. I'm gonna do a whole new fucking setup. This is gonna be my backup. Getting too excited. Getting too excited, Billy Bob. My ankle hurts. I can tell you that much, but this is not over yet. Okay. Little too toe heavy there, Steve. I tried to get too lofty on the backside. Getting lofty on the backside. Billy Bob. Oh. Sorry, this stream is really stagnant, but I have loads of energy. Just give me some time. I did a kickflip for Omizu, but I put my hands down. How did I fucking frontside flip? When did I flick? Did I flick as I was turning? What the heck? It's funny because when I try too hard is when I get bonked. When I'm having fun and just freestyling, I get shit done. So I've done this trick a bunch of times. There's a variation of the trick. It's a foot plant. It's called strawberry milkshake, banana milkshake. There's different kinds. You hit the pocket, and as the board comes down and starts to tip on your foot, you follow through and get this like impossible motion. But if you time it right as the board goes over and you jump, you can get the board to orbit around your foot before, and if you accidentally tip it with your toe, you do the foot orbit. It's like it's not even like an impossible, it's like an inverted shove. It's so weird. And then, yeah, and then you can like connect bolts and accidentally get an extra flip sometimes. So that I haven't, the second part with the windmill, I've never got on camera, so we gotta do it. I've only done the low to the ground one. What I'm saying is I landed it, I just never filmed it. So I gotta nut up and shut up. I mean, that was okay, but that's not the extra windmill flip I'm talking about. I was doing it out of pure feel. I don't know how. Maybe I could practice it, 1 foot it, jump, get the launch. I think I have to be moving forward for it to catch that way. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a bunch of attempts of the same trick. Am I gonna get the variant that looks cooler? Maybe not. I was feeling like a big heel flip. I keep getting ADD. I gotta do what I was practicing. I think it's time to start slurping some water though. I don't want to get overhydrated and get sloshy belly and have to pee again, but we need some hydration. All right, let's do just the simple foot plant with the baby wrap. Okay, don't think about it. Don't think about it. You're here for fun. You're here to rip. You're here to rip and have fun. I have to work out my foot, like, okay, sometimes I put my feet real close together and then I plant off. Sometimes I put my foot up here and I plant off. Okay, that foot placement helps. That foot placement helps. Again, that wasn't the variant of I wanted. It's gonna, because I was doing it almost by accident, by overspinning like flailing my back foot, thinking I was doing an ollie impossible instead of a foot plant trick. So it's gonna take me a while to figure out what I was doing that looked cool. And keep in mind, I was even more out of shape back then. You know, I just started skating again, but I tried like for 2 weeks just to see if I could like not get hurt, and then it was winter again. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I tried to dedicate, and it kind of hurt my wrist coming down a little bit. It's not broken. I don't know why I felt like a dedicate to that one. That was a really sloppy one to try and grab. I don't think my wrist is broken. I just bonked it. Maybe I need wrist guards. Oh shit, my shit feels rocked. But you know what? When I was younger and I got hurt all the time, I know it's not a hospital injury. It's just a little boo-boo. It's just a little boo-boo. I can't get scared of this shit and stop. I knew it was going bad mid-air, but I tried to land on the grip tape and like manual it out. I gotta land like one crappy one. I'm not gonna take a slam for no reason. I hope that was higher than the other ones. I'm really getting tired of this shop deck. I know I make a lot of excuses, but it's just not, it's responsive, but it's just not like that Zero deck, dude. I need to get a different setup cooking. All right, I have to do the trick that I fell down on though, because I have to get it. I was almost hanging 10. Maybe I do need an 8 1/4, but I feel the Independent T139 is probably like the most manageable, perfect size truck. If I go bigger for the more real estate for my feet, I don't know if I'll be able to do like my favorite freestyle, like my rail stand tricks that I like to do. This works for me. But you know what? Maybe I should get a side setup that's an 8 1/4. That was awful, but I'm starting to get the feel of landing tricks again. I knew what I had to do to even it out, and getting it higher off the ground will come with time. Come to think of it, oh, that's a weird way to remember something. Oh, I got it. I'm shooting it out, I'm doing weird stuff. I wanted to like do the backside 180 almost stationary. I lost my footing midair. I'm gonna see how you guys reacted to my slam. The front 180 was kind of solid. Yeah. Oh, you count it? You count the hand? You count the hand touch? I wouldn't count it in a game of skate, but yeah, as an ender in a video. getting an extra flip by accident, but I'm not getting that whirlwind I'm talking about. I literally had the board go like this. Yeah. How did I do that? Okay, I think it's like this. Oh man, how did I do that? Okay, I need to make an OCD promise to myself right now. I need to just try and land the basic version of the trick. I can't go for that icing on the cake fucking ender version of the trick. I don't think I'm gonna grab it right now. Because when I was doing it, I was almost doing it by accident. I don't think I got wheel bite. I skate 53s. Like there's a lot of time with these medium bushings before you hit the board. That's why I like it. I could turn backside really hard, and I could just go like and start turning around. Also, I used to skate really tight trucks because it was a little more unforgiving, and you had to like stick it going straight. I skate a little bit looser and medium these days. I used to have hard dodos or hard, you know, and the softer, I still have the hard street wheels and the metal cores and everything, but the softer turning setup is more forgiving. I can land stuff and kind of roll away. There's no reason for me to punish myself. And since my size of wheel is really versatile, I don't really get bite unless I'm turning so hard or I land funny. So I keep getting ADD when I say not to. I just made a promise to myself. There's a way to kick it up, and then you spin it around your foot. Okay. Go for the gold, Billy Bob. Not quite getting it around. So I need to remind myself the most important part of this trick is not even stepping off the plant. My shoe's untied already. It's hitting this pocket with the right spot. If you hit it here, it's too hard. If you hit it here, it's too hard. If you gotta start turning it over to the side right before, and then it gets this pitted angle. If you get all the way up and then you follow through, you have to be jumping to get the rotation. You can't do it all the way to the ground. I'll take a crummy one. I just want to land it. So, I feel if my foot is a little bit closer to mid-board, it's easier. Yeah, it's weird because, like, I don't know what I used to do to get them higher off the ground, but I feel satisfied even skating at my current skill level. I feel like so happy. I don't know why it's like I'm gonna bail and I'm not scooping it. Scoop, a scoop, a scoop. 2 scoops of ice cream. Wow, I'm gonna voice over that with ice cream. Let's start a YouTube skate crew. Fat Uncle crew. Yeah, fuck. Dude, that's sick as hell, dude. That's sick as hell, dude. And you know what? I just saw some commentary with good old Bam, and he was like, I don't feel the pressure to perform now, so I'm skating more, and I'm just gonna do more gnarly shit. I'm like, holy shit, yeah, I don't feel the pressure to, like, when I was younger, like, because I got rad, I'm not saying this to, like, low-key brag or anything, because I got rad, the other kids would be like, yeah, jump the whole thing, and I'd, like, end up taking a slam, Like sometimes I'd be like, yeah, they're like kickflip over the box. I'll be like, okay, fuck it. You know, sometimes I'd do an insurance grab. But like, yeah, like the other kids knew that I was like okay at skateboarding, and they would like egg me on and be like, do this. Cause I was known for like doing crazy shit, like jumping my BMX over cars and houses and pits of fire and shit. So they just immediately were like, well, yeah, dude, like you can obviously ollie out of the skate park over the fence. And I did get hurt a couple times doing some shit like that. But now that I'm older, I don't feel that pressure to perform. So I could just get back to a more manageable skill level and start getting clips. That was gnarly. My back leg is already full of contusions. I can't, my fuck. But you know what? If I landed at rail and I kept going, holy shit. I'm going sideways and it's like really danger. I don't know why. I'm gonna give it a couple more honest tries. I'm just not feeling confident on this trick for some reason. Okay, water break. I think it's a water break. I love starting a little community on my page because it's so many different things. There's people here that like skateboarding, there's people here that like Gears of War, there's people here that like weed, there's people here that like fishing, there's people here that like all types of shit. And the fact that I could somehow direct my mental illness into hilarious comedy, sometimes people think that's funny. I'm not stroking cock or like saying I'm so cool, but like whether you think my shit is funny or you think, oh my god, this is a disturbed individual, it's still getting the effect. You get what I'm saying? I'm not an attention whore. I just like uncanny valley Tim and Eric style humor. In fact, I was really scared to get back on camera again after all these years. It ain't for nothing, Billy Bob. Here we go. And nothing happened. That was kind of what I was looking for, even at the slightest. I'm having fun. That's how I almost unlocked it. How did I used to balance it on my foot, chuck it up, and when it was like this, I would be like this. I'm not kidding. I would jump into the board like that to land that 1 foot trick. How did I do that? God, I'm so fat. I'm so inconsistent on it, but you know what, guys? I can't try other tricks right now. I have to do a sloppy one, even if I get one that doesn't really leave the ground. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna move the camera to the shade. Let me feel it. It's not bad, but I'm gonna move it to the shade. Now I know my window where I could do a trick is in front of this thing. I need the viewfinder for the cold mount. How did I used to ollie into the rail stand? Like flip into a rail stand heel side. That's so scary. God, it used to be my normal. I gotta tie my shoes again, dude. There's a bug on me. We gotta get this shit. I gotta get this shit. Okay. I don't care if it's too tight. That's what she said. I didn't get high enough off the ground. And I'm thinking about something really sad right now. It's hard for me to shake. I gotta escape my emotions instead of eat them. Or maybe I'll have tacos later though. I'm like Sonic. I dropped my rings. I don't know why this trick is defeating me. It's not that hard. Down. Down. Around. Down. Down. Down, around. Yes, okay. It's more like a windmill kind of deal. Okay. I know. Why am I fucking this trick up? It's funny because when I practiced it, it's like down. Oh, it's like down and around. Down. Oh shit! Gotta get the pocket. It's like down and around. I gotta land it with the feet close together, starting stance. Oh, this isn't even funny anymore, man. This is becoming a battle for no reason. Do the damn trick, dude. Do the damn trick, you dummy. Can you even do do it stationary? Can you do it stationary? Oh, you probably can. I don't want to. Let me check my live Chedinsky. Do a well-rounded channel. Do it to a manual? Yikes. Like a half cab. That was really sloppy. And plus my bushings are cooked, so like going half cab is like, and going full cab, landing the like with the wheelie spin, that's gonna be really hard, dude. It's way scarier going the other way though. I don't know why backside's easier on that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, there's a bug on me. There's a bug on me. I kind of want to spacewalk the hopscotch again. Oh man, I'm not gonna get burnt out. I'm gonna cool it after this. I'm gonna have breakfast, and then I'm gonna get back on the road and charge my stuff, and then we'll end up at another skate spot. There's 2 other places I want to go to, man. So I don't want to use all my energy on flat ground because I want to go to that ramp. I definitely want to go to that ramp. But the foot plant trick is really bugging me. I got to get it. If I didn't hit my own ankle, I might have got it. I'm having some issues. I really am having some issues here. And also, I'm not getting tired. I just gotta slow down, but man, it's not that hard of a trick. It's just, it's, once you start, hang on. Once you start the tip over, it's like make or break. You have to time the jump right so you're not just walking on the ground and it's not a trick. But once you get here, it's make or break. You want it to fall not just on its side and you kick it. You want it to turn over and land on your toe. As it's turning over and you're jumping, it actually goes like this. It's not like this. So you kick it and you're already lifting it up. So that like the rail of the board never really touches the ground. You're rolling off the nose or tail. I mean, if I landed rail, I think I would have taken it. I think I'm gonna eat shit is what's gonna happen. I mean, since I'm at such a low level of skill right now, I just wanted to do the heel flip going fakie. It would have felt kind of crusty. I just don't feel 100. I gotta get used to these new shoes. I know I have a million excuses, but I'm a freak of nature, and I keep stretching out shoes and they're uncomfortable. I'm gonna fucking just buy quad E running shoes and skate in those so I'm not on my tiptoes. Flat ground grab tricks are hard, man. I can do like some but this kicker is weird. I don't feel like it. A couple more tricks here, and I'm gonna see what time it is. And sometimes the store opens at 9. I gotta get a new hard drive and shit. This is fun, and I'm gonna stream all day and edit all night. So stay tuned. But when I wrap it up here, be ready to turn on those notifications for when I'm back, because I started here to smoke and wake up in the morning. Now we're sobered up, and it's time to go to an actual skate park. But maybe we'll go to the electronics store first to find that hard drive. And there's actually a skate park behind the place, and maybe we can get a backside board slide on the tall round rail. It's knee high. It's knee high. I'm not speaking Chinese. That shit's knee high. So that might be cool. I don't know about mini ramp or quarter pipe tricks or anything, but I want to go to that concrete quarter pipe, knock some shit out. I almost kickflip dropped back into it in my last video, and then I landed like this. I landed like this, and I like fell right on my ass. Trouble with this. I got one that was really close, and then I fell back. Okay, gonna give it 3 more tries. And then we're gonna start charging some gear, and then we gotta grab some grub and go to spot 2 and see when the store's open. We're not done. We're just pacing ourselves so we don't get burnout. I can't even get the timing now. I feel like a bum. I feel like a bum. I can't get these tricks. I definitely need to take a break to grab a bite, because that's my varial kickflip. Once I learned them and everyone else was, you know, learning tray flips, and I could do the 360 flip, just not right now and not consistently. But when you would do a varial flip, people don't understand like how to back off the scoop, and it's good for a game of skate. Because the 360 flip is literally like this. Yeah. Ow. I kicked too hard off the side rail and that's why it turned. But yeah, I think one more trick attempt and then I'm gonna break it up for a second. It's okay, guys. I'm prepared to land rail. It's not like that slam was a fucking surprise. Because if it were a surprise, it probably would have hurt my elbows. All right, let me collect my items. And then we'll be back. We'll charge up the battery pack and we'll charge up the phone. I'm feeling good about this. Gotta get used to the shoes still. Very close on the tray flip. Yeah, I know. For me, it wasn't always my most consistent trick back in the day, but with the weight that I am right now, staying over it makes me want to over lean forward to stay over it because I feel like off my balance from being so heavy and out of shape. Like, real quick before I do go, normally I would tray flip kind of like with a relaxed chest like this. Get the rotation and try and tuck up. But lately I've been doing this because I've been launching it away from me when I get the backside scoop. Well, actually it'll go this way. But so I've been overcompensating for that, and I wonder if I lose the weight and my balance changes, can I just be laid back and do them? Because I used to have a relaxed chest when I did them. I over flicked it so that it like ended in a varial. And don't be fooled. If you do a varial kickflip that you overspin and then it comes grip tape again, it's not really a tray flip. It's like a varial flip that had like a late shove in it because it comes grip tape as it's spinning. It's still cool though. It still counts. It's just a matter of getting the, so I don't want to just keep stopping because we're going to do more skating today, but a lot of people, especially people who try to do tricks before they can ollie, here, yeah, you can see the board. Okay, so with the 360 flip, it's not like the a varial flip, it's like a regular 180 backside shove. With the 360 flip, everyone knows, oh, the trick, oh, hang your toes off, kick back like you're scraping your shoe. But really, if you press down right here, it's not, it snaps, but it rolls off the round shape of the skateboard. And if you get that, you can essentially do the 360 flips like without ollieing, and you just like have your hands in your pockets. So like if you get this and you really launch it, that's how you get that spin, and you can get a pop with the latency you need. Big scoop, little flick. Big scoop, little flick. I hope it's not gonna rain. Just got cloudier than a motherfucker out here. And I hit my elbow. So like there's you either get the snap and the rake. I'm not gonna stop till I land it. But I did hit my elbow. So I got to get my center of gravity back. But I didn't hit my elbow on the ground, my board hit it. So like you can snap and rake back and get the tray when it's leaving your toe to start the flip. Because when you do a 360 flip, you don't want to do this. That's not like, it's like a, how do I put this? It's like in your head, you're thinking, oh, I'm doing a kick flip. I want to get, like, I'm doing like a varial flip. I want to hit to the rail side to start the board folding over. But if you flick it too hard, it gets out of control. So what it is it's leaving your foot, and the negative pressure starts to downward, and it goes like this. So you can get the real hard snap as you're turning it, or you can get that pocket and roll off the shape of the board. I know I'm saying a lot and not delivering a lot, but that's how you're supposed to do it. Like back in the day, like an old man here. I did exactly what I explained not to do. I bonked my ankle. I over flicked a trick that doesn't need to be flicked like that. It's not necessarily like a flick hard. It's not a nose flick like a straight kick flip. It's not a rail flick like a varial flip. It's just coming off and starting the board to turn over. That's what does that weird, almost look like a kaleidoscope effect when it's turning around like that. It is the single greatest skateboard trick and the most overrated skateboard trick simultaneously. It's an amazing trick. It showcases skateboarding. It's an amazing trick. It showcases skateboarding. It does a spin and a flip, and it's got a mesmerizing twirl to it. And it's just like tutti frutti twisty, put it down, right? And it's mystifying, but it's also overrated because varial flips don't get a lot of time to shine because people go from kick flip to tray flip. The varial flip, I'm not saying this in my defense, like, oh, you're a noob, you can only V flip. No. It's for certain tricks, for banks and stuff, it's just cleaner, like 270 turning, like, yeah. I'm gonna have to try and half cab one eventually, but oh, that's gonna be hard. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm saying all this stuff and I'm trying to apply it, but it's easier said than done in this older shell. So I think I'm gonna take another couple more attempts. I'm not gonna drink the rest of my water because I just saw a fly go in it, okay? That's a bummer. We're gonna get a light meal and we're not gonna cram it, and we're gonna go somewhere else. It's not my strong suit right now. My bearings, I know I keep making excuse, not my bearings, my bushings are maxed. I've got to put together another setup. The board rides true though, it stays straight. I don't know, man. My body's getting warmed up now. I know I said I was gonna leave already, but I'm gonna try a couple more things before I go. I gotta do this. I can't do it. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm remembering the secret of how to get them higher though, because you can't get leveled out and straightforward. You gotta start flicking when it's almost, and then it evens out. Straight penis. When it comes to falling down on skateboard tricks, I'm like the tip of a misshapen cock, because I'm always ahead of the curve. Yeah, adding the extra flip in there was making me bogus on that tray attempt. All right, well, I'm gonna go. It's 9 a.m. Some of the electronic stores are gonna start to open, and I gotta go get a hard drive, inexpensive one, and then we're gonna keep live streaming all day. So peace out, guys. I'll see you later. Oh, excuse me. Having a lot of fun refiguring out how to get heel flips and kick flips up in the air again instead of down to the ground. It feels better. So at exactly 3 hours in, this stream is going to end, and I will see you guys in just a bit, maybe a couple hours, and I'll see you guys again. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hype, you guys. It's Eags here. You better recognize